Somebody hit the intro.
Boom shakalaka. The Knicks is the difference. Our grit, that's the difference. These kids are just different. And I pop. You know we lit. Brass tag the parlay lord. Let's go.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Live and direct. Once again on your YouTube screen, it is your favorite Knicks in this panel. And of course, y'all already know the vibe because I am the one and only Parlay Lord, aka Fast Task, here in the building with the Knicks and Ish gang. Never limited to, but always including the first lady, the Knicks and Ish. Mrs. Knicks is in the building. Love you, sis. Wait, you hear that? I hear
I'm
something.
a spark plug.
Yeah, I heard that because the host of the show is here tonight. The good brother T Time is in the building with us. Shout out my good brother Mr. Yatu Sabe himself, Kev Rodriguez. He might pop in, he might not, but you know I gotta always big him up. You know what I mean? So do me a favor, press like for your favorite panel. Sharing is always caring if you're new. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn your bell on, set it to all so you get all notifications when Knicks and Ish goes live. Do remember, good people, go on and cop yourself some merch over at the Knicks and Ish Shopify. We got Parlay Lord hats. We got the Knicks and Ish hoodie. We got t-shirts, the Brunson on fire, mugs, blankets, and much more over at the Knicks and Ish Shopify. Go and cop you some merch. The link is scrolling across the bottom or the top of the screen, depending on how you're seeing it out there in the streets, you know what I mean? And of course, housekeeping.
We
Mike Pringle is in the building. What is the word?
appreciate we appreciate your continued support on the purchase of your t-shirt, my guy. On the way, you
That is
heard?
a fact. Much obliged. Definitely. Daniel, welcome in. Welcome in. We're pulling for a little minute now. And of course, it wouldn't be a Knicks issue without Uncle Paulie in the building. The police is around, so be careful, you know what I mean? Michael Brown, welcome in. As always, good seeing you in here. Sean, what is the word? Welcome in as well. And of course, my good brother King Q, my motherfucking guy is in the building. And it wouldn't be a Knicks and Ish if we didn't shout out the day one. Sis Darlene is in the building. What is the word, Darlene? Nothing but love. Shout out to Wilton Oliver as well. See you out here. You know what I mean? So it has now been declared by way of game 7. It is now the New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs for the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Now, this episode of Knicks is going to highlight the NBA Finals preview, and you're going to hear some predictions from the panel as well as us elaborating on the final series. So, panel, take it away, please.
Uh, you know, uh I'll be trying to be cool with my predictions and be a tad bit humble. But the more and more I think about it, the more and more I think we might sweep. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The more and more I sit down and think about it, the more and more I think we're gonna pack them up in four. Uh, this is the matchup I wanted, not because I thought that San Antonio was easier. I think this is actually a harder matchup for us, especially with the injuries that OKC had. I think this is the more out of the two with the injuries that OKC have and the health and youth that San Antonio have. I think this is a tougher matchup, but this is the one that I wanted. And y'all know why. I want to make Wimby cry. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, to see you saw how jubilated he was and all that. Whoa, whoa, when they Western Conference
He
Finals.
was like,
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, and you're gonna be doing that when they lose. When they lose, it's gonna be tears, and I can't wait to see it. Uh, and I'm gonna tell you why I think we sweep. I'm gonna keep it as brief as possible. Uh, one, you know, the the whatchamacallit, the experience factor. You know, most of you know why we've been clicking on all cylinders, and this is part has been overlooked. And I've said this before when we assembled this team. Uh, everybody, it's the game plan. The change in the game plan, that's one thing. Everybody that plays and get meaningful minutes are pretty much in their prime, between the ages of 27 and 30, 31. That is the prime of your basketball career. All our major players are at their prime at the same time. San Antonio Spurs, they're young. There's still a lot to be learned in basketball for those guys. And you saw it throughout the playoffs, right? They've taken games off. And the way that the Knicks play, especially if we get game one, it's quiet. If we get game one, it is quiet. It is quiet. We take game one, we're going to run off because that's the only chance to catch us rusty. Be perfectly honest. I'm going to elaborate on some more things, but I don't want sis to be mad at me for stealing thunder. Y'all know how I get. I get long-winded. You know what I mean? But go ahead.
So I'm gonna say this because we got a Spurs fan in the chat, and I appreciate you joining our live.
Oh,
So
I
make
can't
sure
see
you
the
hit the
chat. What's
subscribe because
happening?
I want this same energy when we cook y'all. So please subscribe because I expect you here every game. But I'm gonna say this: I'm not gonna make a prediction. I'm gonna wait till game one and see how that plays out. Because I think we take game one as a sweep. Like you said, T, that's their only chance to get us uh while we cold, and we see how that worked out for Cleveland, but we'll see. Um I just find it really funny that the Spurs are the favorite. That's hilarious to me. Um Two, it's even super funny, which he mentioned in the chat. We played a weak East. Let's talk about who the Spurs played to get to the finals. Let's talk about the weak ass Trailblazers. Let's talk about
Without Dame.
an,
Without
in,
Dame.
an injured Timberwolves and injured Dante injured. Let's talk about an injured OKC. So you can say what you want about the East being weak, but they wasn't that weak when everybody had all those teams beating us. They weren't that weak. They're only weak because we smoked their ass. That's the only reason everybody's saying they're weak. So before you come in my chat regurgitating what ESPN tells you, please have facts.
Yo, sis, let me interject one thing. You named how all those teams was hurt and all this other stuff, and they all were long series. They
All
all
long
went
series,
six or
absolutely.
better. They all went six or better, and y'all were playing beat up teams. I just wanted
No,
to say that.
absolutely. I agree with you. It just, it's so funny when the hate comes. It only comes for New York, and that's cool. I'm with it. I'm with it because it's gonna make us winning so much funner. It's gonna make the winning so much funner. Um, I mean, I don't expect the Knicks to do anything different than what they've been doing, which is busting people's ass. I mean, if you look back at games where we've played the Spurs, we've played very well. And I'm not just talking this season, last season. And what they're about to face is not even what they saw this past regular season. It's not what they saw when they played us for the cup. It's not what they saw when they played us early on in the season. It's not what they saw when they played us in March this season. This is a whole different team, and they couldn't handle that team. So good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, Fraz, talk to me, gang.
First and foremost, shout out to everybody in the building. You know what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Y'all know the vibe. Let me start by saying this. Number one, any Spurs fan that says they're going to sweep the Knicks is absolutely delusional. Just have a seat, Sit all the way in the back of the motherfucking stadium. Don't even look at the screen. Because you're absolutely bugging if you think the Knicks is going to get swept by a San Antonio Spurs team. Now, I'm going to elaborate on what you said earlier, sis. That got a little bit of injury woes themselves. Wait a minute. Let's talk about the underlying injuries with De'Aaron Fox and Dylan Harper. Why you ain't mention that, Spurs fans? Oh, I know. Because y'all want to tell the narrative like ESPN and all the other media outlets tell a narrative, right? But why ain't y'all telling us what it really is? Wasn't Harper and Fox in and out of your lineup all Western Conference Finals against OKC? You're damn right they was. So wait a minute. Why y'all not mentioning nothing that? And everybody said the New York Knicks had an easy road. If you wanted an easy road, you should have swept your opponents like we did. I'm tired of the excuses. For real, I don't want to hear none of that. Because if the Knicks would have lost, the whole media in the world would have came crashing on the Knicks' backs. We don't want to hear that bullshit, man. Take that somewhere else. Not with Fries here, you heard? Now, next thing. Let's get to what it really is. Spurs fans, let's not forget you barely beat the Knicks in one of 3 games this season by 2 points in San Antonio. 2 points. What happened the other 2 games? Oh, let me tell you what happened the other 2 games. You lost by 11 and lost the cup to the Knicks in Vegas. And yeah, do the dance, T-Top, because they came to Madison Square Garden, and guess what? The lights was too bright once again for Victor Wembanyama. All right? Shout out to Kev, because that's Kev's name for him, and I'm going to use that as long as the finals is going on. Victor Wembanyama. All right? Now, let's get to the other issue that I want to point out, and I won't be too long with it, and I'm going to let y'all chime in after I say this. Spurs fans, your team is frail. When I say frail, bird chest frail. All right? Because when you played the Knicks earlier this season, the physicality from Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson disrupted Victor Wembanyama. He was shooting bricks galore. But y'all failed to mention that, right? So I don't know where y'all came out trying to act like the bad boys last series against OKC. Victor Wembanyama sending hits out and all that. But it ain't gonna work against the Knicks. Right? So do me a favor, Spurs fans, before y'all get delusional. And this is the last thing, and I'm gonna let y'all talk. Be careful what you wish for. Y'all ask for playoff Brunson, you're about to get playoff Brunson. And I hope y'all can withstand him. And I'll land the plane there.
Yo, you know what's crazy about people keep on mentioning is the path being so easy. You got to look at how things played out for the Knicks and who we beat, right? The Atlanta Hawks, going into the playoffs, they was putting belt ass on everybody going into the playoffs.
Best
This is
team
no
in the
cap.
regular season in the second half, the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah. They was putting belt ass on everybody in the end of the season. And we beat them 2-4. Then we beat Sixers team that beat the Celtics that everybody when Jason Tatum came back had them as the favorite to win. They had them as the favorite to win it all. Sixers packed those guys up, and we packed up the Sixers in 4, right? After everybody said that
a team they said we couldn't keep up with.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say too. Facts, sis. And then we beat a Cavaliers team who eliminated a 60-win Pistons team. I was about to say Pacers again because y'all know I'll be fucking that up. But they beat a 60-win Pistons team. And another team that said that we couldn't keep up with their offensive firepower. But none of these, the East was not easy until we put belt ass on everybody. Frankie Fingers in the building was good brother. We put belt ass on everybody, and now all of a sudden the East is so easy. It's so easy. But listen, getting back to San Antonio and why they cannot beat the Knicks. Because we have OG Ananobi.
Big time. Big time.
Yo, we got OG Ananobi. Listen,
Wait a minute.
if 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 uh if OKC had somebody of OG Ananobi's size and defensive caliber, San Antonio would be home right now. But they don't have that guy. Because outside of Victor Wembanyama, you guys are fucking cooked. You think we scared of De'Aaron Fox? He was a no-show last series. He was bit. He was what he. I think he averaged like 15 points a game. That's not gonna cut it.
Not even. Not even.
We, Mikal Bridges is about to have Castle on lockdown. The lockdown. It is quiet for y'all. Dylan Harper is gonna be our savior. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I took him for 5 points in the playoffs. He couldn't even give me 5 points. Pack him up. Pack him up. Listen, I was trying to be respectful. I said Knicks in 5, right? I said that. That was my prediction. Knicks in 5. And then that more that I think about it, the more that I sit down and be like, yo, damn, like they're gonna have to take one of those games in San Antonio. And if they don't get game one, if they don't get game one, I don't see them winning another game. It's gonna be a belt to ass session. We're way too physical. We can score from all 5 positions on the facts. We can score for all 5 positions on the court. Yeah, I mean, and I know what y'all going to try to do. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. I could tell you. Listen, I've been right the whole time, and it's been everybody's play for the Knicks the whole postseason, and it hasn't worked for them, but they still try to do it anyway. They're going to put Victor to guard Josh Hart.
Yep.
So he could do that floating in the post, so to take off the driving lanes. Guess what? Josh might come out rusty with the jump shot, but once he make them, it's going to be over for you guys because that's going to pull Victor out the paint. And then what's going to happen? It's going to be a parade to the cup. And if he try to collapse, kick out 3-point. We are too good of a 3-point shooting team. We have been too good of a 3-point shooting team in the playoffs. Better than any 3-point shooting team that they faced in the playoffs. And that's going to be an issue. That letting Victor Wembanyama roam only works when teams can't make the 3. And I'm going to land the plane there.
Wait, hold on, sis. Didn't you show us something? Wait, there's one person who's defended Victor Wembanyama the best per 100 possessions this season, and he was just mentioned, the one and only OG Anunoby, the best defender against Victor Wembanyama. Wait a minute here. Why y'all not telling us the whole story, people?
And if you want to talk whole story, let's talk bench. Let's talk bench because they don't got nobody to fuck with our bench.
You better hope San Antonio ain't playing 9 guys against this Knicks squad. Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just, it kills me how, all postseason it's been, oh, the Knicks have never played this type of team. Oh, the Knicks have never played a team this good. The Knicks have never, but none of them teams have played a team this good. You could say what you want. OKC was the champs. They not playing better than the Knicks been playing all postseason. They haven't been. They not a better team. Y'all know I've been saying it since last season. OKC did not impress me last season nor this season. You know what I mean? So I just can't wait. I just can't wait because all this yapping, it's gonna be silence. We're gonna hear crickets come Wednesday.
But wait, there's more. Why y'all ain't say OKC run to the West Finals was so easy? They played a half-ass Phoenix team and a beat-up Lakers squad, but nobody's sitting here saying OKC to the West Finals, right? We know.
Listen, I'm telling you, I watched every, pretty much not every, but most of the Spurs postseason games. I watched every game of the Western Conference Finals, and I'm not impressed, yo. I'm not impressed. Those were some of the hardest to watch games in the playoffs. Like, it wasn't really good basketball. It was a lot of missing going on in those games. A
Yep.
lot of bad offense from both teams. I was not impressed. I was not impressed, bro. And the thing about what's going to work the San Antonio's detriment is that they play a lot of ISO basketball. They run three guards and rely on those guards to break down offense off the dribble. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, gang. That's not gonna work. And if you think Wemby don't have, listen, we got Mitchell Robinson and we got OG Anunoby. We got enough bodies to throw at Victor Wembanyama, but we got enough looks to give him, and it's gonna be difficult. And we got Jeremy Sohan giving us the intel. He giving us the intel. Yeah, I cook gas, Brad.
But not to mention, most of these playoff games, the Spurs been only playing 8, 9 guys. Wait a minute here. Everybody used to talk about the Knicks only playing 8, 9 guys. Shout out my guy Marlon Mayhem, man. But everybody talks about the Knicks and how they only used to play 8, 9 guys. Well, talk about the Spurs playing only 8, 9 guys in half these series they played in. But how you expected just to beat teams? You don't. How you expected to not be a struggle when you only playing the same 8, 9 guys though? I don't understand it. Like I don't. Like stop moving the goalposts, man. Y'all motherfuckers move the goalposts too goddamn much for me, man.
Yo, he said something. We was comparing the Spurs to the Harden's defense. Yo, listen, De'Aaron Fox don't guard nothing either. He's a cone too. Guess who we gonna be attacking?
Hmm.
Fox. We gonna have him on Brunson Allen getting barbecued. You know,
That's
getting
if
barbecued.
that's if his ankle can hold up. But did you forget about his ankle problem right now, San
He,
Antonio
he
Spurs
might
fan?
get crossed up and have to go back on the injury reserve. You never know.
Um, we seen a
Listen,
couple people get their ankles taken this postseason.
yeah, listen. I don't. It's no way I see it. There's nothing. There's nothing that I've seen that makes me fearful of the Spurs. You feel me? Nothing. Nothing. You know what I mean? Like, we are going to beat shit down y'all leg. It's going to be beautiful, right? And uh Lex Boom, I hope you are a person of character, right? And when the belt ass session happens, I hope you show right back up. I hope you show right back up because you know what always happens and what's been happening for the whole playoffs. You fans of these other teams, they find their way to Nixon ish. They come here, they call themselves trolling, and then when the belt the ass session happened, we never hear from them again. Never. I hope this ain't the last time we speak.
Uh,
You seem like
And
a
it's
pretty you
no, go
talking your
ahead.
shit, but you're pretty respectful. You seem like a pretty respectful guy. I hope you find your way back once belt the ass happened. Don't go missing.
Yeah.
Guys, just
No, I was just gonna say he said Brunson is a defensive liability. I mean, that's what Atlanta said. That's what Philly said, and y'all don't have no guards better than what Philly got. That's
but
what
wait.
Cleveland said, and y'all
Listen.
don't got no guards better than Harden and Spider.
And, and if I may, sis, let's not forget you tried pick and roll on Brunson, and he hedged that shit so bad that your pick and roll became ineffective from a guy. And yes, he's putting his hands up because he said it. to y'all the whole time, tea time, and I'm giving him his flowers right now because he told y'all this is what happens when you hedge the pick and roll and you stop the man who sets the screen from having an easy time going at the basket because it allows the second defender to get back on the man who set the screen. So again, what defensive liability? I ask you because the only defensive liability I see coming in the finals is on the Spurs side, and it's against Jalen Brunson
Yo,
because
yo,
they've thrown everybody at him. Dyson Daniels, VJ Edgecombe, James Softon happens quite often. All right, and what happened? Barbecue motherfucking chicken.
I could tell you what's about to happen right now, right?
Go ahead.
Listen to Tea Time, right? Listen, I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen right now. They're going to try to get Jalen Brunson in pick and roll to either get him guarding De'Aaron Fox or Castle, and that's not going to work because Jalen Brunson is going to aggressively hedge the screen, right? Aggressively hedge the screen. So whoever is guarding the screener can get back. I mean, whoever's guarding the ball handler can get back on his man. Uh, yeah, Jalen Brunson is probably going to be guarding Shane Penny for sure. He's definitely going to be because Shane Penny don't really like the dribble, break down off the dribble. He likes to spot up and shoot 3 pointers. This is
Yeah.
usually where we keep Jalen Brunson on the guys who like to catch and shoot. You know what I mean? And listen, I'm not going to take nothing away from Shane Penny. When he on, that boy can shoot. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're gonna put boom, they're gonna put Shane Penny to set the screen for De'Aaron Fox or Castle, try to get JB on De'Aaron Fox or Castle, and it's not gonna work, and that's gonna fuck up your offense. Then y'all gonna solely rely on Wemby to do all the lion's share of the scoring, but then he's gonna have a hard time because he's gonna be in uh jail and the prison warden is OG Anunoby. And then it's going to be a severe belt to ass session. Look, this is what I want you to understand, right? What's going to happen to your team when they come out in game one and get a serious belt to ass session and their confidence is gone? That's a young team. They might be like, okay, next game we could come back and do it. But what happened when they get belt to ass again? And then they got to come to the Garden. It's over. It is. Oh, listen, I'm telling you, your only hope is to win game one. It's your only hope to catch us rusty. That is it. If y'all don't, it's a who can't guard Castle? We got Mikal Bridges. What we talking about? Got
Yeah,
Mikal.
guard Fox. This dude is delusional.
We got Josh Hart. Gonna lock all that up. What we talking about? Can't guard Harper. Bro, Harper is not that good yet. I'm almost. I promise you, he might be good sometime down the road. He might be really good, but he's not there yet. He's
Too
not.
injury prone right now, man.
He's
Harper's
not.
injury prone right now, man. What is he talking about, man?
Listen,
De'Aaron Fox might get hurt too with that ankle, man. Because listen, the
you
way
talking
they're
about
gonna
all
be
the
getting run
people.
out the gym, you can forget about it, bro. 'Cause they
You
gonna be
talking about
getting the
all
Spurs
the
gonna get run
people.
out the gym.
You talking about all the people we can't guard. I'm telling you, the one person we know for a fact y'all can't guard is Jalen Brunson. It's not even a question. Y'all can't
Right.
do nothing with the man. Y'all tried. Y'all tried. But every time he gives y'all buckets, y'all can't do nothing with Jalen. And if y'all can't do nothing with Jalen, y'all got no shot because he's going to open up everybody else's game. Y'all
Right.
going to be so focused on trying to stop Jalen Brunson, then you're going to have Mikal giving you 20 piece, OG giving you 20 piece.
T,
Like,
T, didn't Tyler Kolek give them the business? Our third string, our
yeah,
third string point
yeah.
guard gave them the business. What the fuck is he talking about?
Man, coming off the bench, you got Deuce McBride shooting a basketball at a high level
Shannon
again.
missing 1 3-pointer the whole Eastern Conference
Yeah.
Finals.
11 of
When
12 the whole Eastern Conference playoffs.
he said we just wore down a two-time. He had no help.
One.
Y'all played him without his second best player. If J Dub was playing, y'all be home right now.
Facts.
Mhm.
If J Dub was playing, you guys would be home.
And AJ Mitchell. Let's not forget. And AJ Mitchell.
This guy's crazy. What is he talking about? We wore down a two-time MVP. Listen, because the ref took away his superpowers, and kudos to the ref. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because if the ref was still
Facts.
calling those flops, y'all be home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Facts.
But listen, and that's the thing. You went from being a player who needs fouls to be effective, right? He needs to get those foul calls to get effective, to be effective, versus a player who doesn't. Who doesn't? JB don't need to take 10 free throws a game to be effective. He's still gonna give you heavy buckets. He said,
They
we're the deepest team.
deepest
Oh,
team in the
you on
league. Shut
drugs,
the fuck
man.
up. You don't watch
Lies.
basketball.
Lies. Y'all haven't even
He's
played
on
10
drugs,
guys.
man.
What? Tell me what game the 10 guys, Spurs fan. I'm waiting. Because a lot of
Bro,
them you
listen.
did.
What's about to happen is this, right? When the bench come in and Landry Shamet start absolutely lighting you motherfuckers up, when Landry Shamet comes off the bench and start looking and shooting like prime Peja Stojakovic, I don't want to hear nothing.
Lex, since he's not going to be guarded by Harden, who's going to stop him? Please tell me. I want to hear it.
He gonna say
Who's going to
Castles,
stop him?
barbecue
Who's
chicken.
going to stop Cat?
Barbecue
Who's going to
chicken.
stop OG? Tell me, because y'all just don't got those type of defenders on your team. And you can say Castle all you want, but that's not realistic because we can go to the film. We can go to film.
Yeah, crazy
Hmm.
work. Crazy work. Crazy
Hmm.
work. Yo, King Q4. Facts, Knicks in four. I'm trying to tell them. They don't want to hear me. I'm just trying to tell them it's gonna be Knicks in four. He said no more open threes. Bro, that's no more open threes. OKC can't shoot. Like they inconsistent. When they hot is great, but they inconsistent.
But wait, OKC don't even rely on the 3-pointer. They rely on the mid-range and free throws. What is he talking about? Cut it
We
out, man.
don't on the three either. We just can make them.
Exactly. That's the thing. The Knicks
Yeah.
are primarily a points in the paint team, especially the last 2 seasons. Am I lying, Panda?
Nope.
Yo,
And let's
that's
just
a
be for
fact.
real. If they're gonna defend the way T Time said, which I agree, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna put Wemby on Josh and try and force someone else to beat them so that Wemby can move around, right? So if you do that, who's guarding Cat?
Hmm.
It ain't even about
Who's
who's
guarding
guarding Cat.
Cat?
Who's gonna get the rebounds over Cat and OG and Josh without Wembanyama in the paint? Wait a minute, hold on. Let's get to this. Let's get
Exactly
to the
what I'm saying.
yeah.
And you
Yeah.
saying OKC is inconsistent, bro. You need to look at your team because your team is inconsistent. To me, the only team, and I'm not saying it as a Knicks fan, it's just 100% facts. The only team that has been consistent all playoffs is the Knicks.
Men
Listen,
lie, women lie,
Who are we
numbers
gonna?
don't.
Who's gonna defend Wemby? Let's see. OG Ananobi, the one player who Wemby has scored the least on all his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
And then when OG goes out, we have a defensive demon called Mitchell Robinson.
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to look up something. My fault. Yeah. But yeah, yo, King Q4 facts. He must think this is the '99 Spurs. But David Robinson and Tim Duncan ain't coming to save you. I'm trying to tell you, they're not coming to save you. They're not coming to save you. It's
Too
about to be.
small.
I'm too small. But there's actual footage of OG Anunoby locking Wemby the fuck up.
It
What are we
is.
talking about here? Too
Too
small. This
small,
is
but you know what? OG ain't skinny. OG ain't no Chet. And we all know, and if you a Spurs fan, you should know that Wemby don't like physical play. His little bony ass ain't gonna be able to handle the body pause that OG's gonna put on him. The body pause that Mitchell Robinson's gonna put on him. So, yeah.
yeah. I
Try to,
mean, get Frank.
I was gonna say, y'all gotta try and come up with some better arguments, man. Cause
Bro,
all
they
I
have
hear,
nothing except what the media feeds them. And it's
that's
sick.
what I'm saying. All I hear is the same stuff that's been spit out from the media since the Spurs beat OKC. It's the same thing. Y'all keep recycling. Like, but see, look, OG, where was you going? Where was Castle going? Nowhere. Again, look, OG, disrupting shots. What are we talking about here? Look, no entry pass for Wemby. You see that, right? Oh, cookies, Mikal Bridges. That's a layup. All day in America. What are we talking about here? But wait, there's more. Look, out of rhythm. Out of rhythm. This is what happens. Look, even Champagne. Look, nope, don't come down here. Look, the light's too bright, Wemby. Oh, he tried to kick cat. You know what? Hey, yo. Nope, bad shot. Again.
Who gonna defend them? That's who's gonna defend them. Let's just be for real. Like, go sit back and go watch some Knicks basketball before you come in our chat talking this nonsense that you don't watch. You don't watch us. You haven't watched us. And what we just showed you was the regular season Knicks. That wasn't the postseason Knicks. This postseason Knicks is different. I'm trying to warn you because you're about to have a broken heart. Go to the emergency room crying because your heart is going to be hurting.
Yo, he said regular season's over. Facts. That's the part that is dangerous for you. The regular
Yo,
season's
right?
over.
Exactly.
Yo,
Go,
listen.
bro. Hold on, because I got the facts, the straight up. Somebody numbers don't lie, right?
Woo! I told you she's waiting.
Listen. All I'm saying, yeah,
It
I
ain't
see
even
all that
close.
green on the Knicks side.
It
I
ain't
see
even
all the
close. You
green.
ain't even gotta zoom in. I see all the green on the side of the Knicks. We ain't even gotta zoom in. Like, for real.
And
Like, what?
this is only postseason numbers, right? Because the regular season is over. This is postseason numbers.
yeah,
The,
yo. You talk about past championships, bro. Listen, what have you done for me lately? None of those players are even on the team no more. I don't. You don't get more points. They don't add points for previous championships. Like they don't give you 10 points per championship. Like fuck out of here, bro. It's over for that. It's quiet. This is a new year, new players. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say this because I said it with the Cleveland series, and I was 100% right. The Spurs average 14 turnovers a game. You know what that
uh-oh.
means, right?
Uh-oh.
You know what that
Barbecue
means, right?
chicken. Barbecue
Yeah, bro.
chicken in the transition
Their
game. That's what
their
that
point
means.
guard or who brings up their ball and Stephon Castle averages almost 4 turnovers a game. You know what that means? That means he's gonna probably average closer to 6 turnovers with the defense that he's about to see from this Knicks team. And you know how many points that's gonna turn into? Yeah, I know.
Like 12, 14. Easy. But don't forget,
Bro,
y'all.
ain't nobody happy about beating the Cavs. See, that's the thing. You new to this show. Ain't nobody been happy about beating nobody. We know what our mission is. We
Wow.
know what our mission is. We wasn't the ones crying when we won the Eastern Conference Championship. Y'all was
Oh,
crying.
you mean Wembenyama Bicho? Yeah, Wembenyama Bicho was trying this little asshole.
So yeah, ain't nobody worried about beating the Cavs or Atlanta. Ain't nobody worried about none of that. We right where we said we wanted to be. We right where we said we wanted to be. And again, it ain't our fault that we had to play who was given to us. We ain't choose. Trust me, if we would have chose, I would have been more than happy to take out the Celtics and the fucking Pistons. But unfortunately, the way the playoff bracket is made, we had to play who we had to play. And again, who did y'all play? Because you can say y'all took out the champs. They was injured. They ain't have their guys. So
But
that's all fine and dandy. Go ask Boston how that turned out for them last year. Right? Because we took out them last year.
but wait, how you bragging about beating the champs and you went to 7 games with the champs and they wasn't even 100% staff? You treat that as an accomplishment? That's a lie because if they didn't have anyone after game 3, you would have won the series in 5.
Bro,
So
you're
wait a
in
minute.
for a rude
So
awakening.
wait a
You're
minute.
in for a rude awakening.
Wait. Hold on. Put the first comment back up there. He said they didn't have nobody after game 3. But if the champs didn't have nobody after game 3, you would have closed them out in 5 instead of going
No. He's a
7.
Knicks fan.
Oh, that's a Knicks fan?
Yeah.
Oh, all
He was
right. I was about
wearing
to
the blue.
say. I was about to say. My bad. I was about to say. I thought you was the San Antonio fan talking. I was about to say, like, wait a minute. You
Look, he
just
said I'm
bank
on
on.
y'all side.
Oh, nah, you good. I didn't realize. You good. My apologies. But I'm saying, like, what I'm basically saying is this. Listen, if San Antonio was that good, they wouldn't have went, what is it, 6 games with the Blazers? You went 6 games with a hurt Minnesota Timberwolves team with Dante DiVincenzo pulling his Achilles and Anthony Edwards in and out of the lineup. And then you struggled 7 games with the champs.
Injured champs.
Yeah, the injured champs. And then you have the nerve to come here and say, y'all gonna beat the Knicks in 5?
Oh, it must be. Yeah, they got good drugs in Texas, huh? Oh, they right near Mexico. They getting straight from across the border. It ain't
that
even
one,
getting cut up yet.
that one Spurs fan that wilded out and said what he said, hey, yo, that was crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Oh yeah, that y'all wilding.
That
That's
was,
how y'all giving
that
it
was
up.
crazy. That was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Wemby
Yeah,
was out
listen.
2 games against Portland. Bro, it was Portland. Y'all should beat Portland with your third string. It was
Word,
Portland.
word,
Y'all had Danny Avia giving y'all buckets.
facts.
The fuck we talking about here?
No,
Y'all
no, no,
couldn't
no,
stop
no.
Avia.
Drew Holiday was giving them buckets. Wait a minute. Hold
Y'all
on.
couldn't stop Avia. Y'all think y'all gonna stop Jalen Brunson? Y'all couldn't stop fucking Avia. And he's the only person on that team. He is the offense for that team, and he took y'all to 6. And didn't play some of the games the series in Minnesota. And when he came back, he wasn't even 100%.
Exactly. Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
saying. I'm
Said it
saying.
exactly right. That is exactly right on the screen. Leave that up
First
there a
of
few
all,
more seconds.
even if he step up it's or switches, he's getting cooked. Jalen Brunson cooked fucking Wembanyama on switches all the time.
But wait. Since you spoke that up, your sis, do me a favor, sis. Can you please read these people?
See, but he
After
couldn't.
you say the truth, can you please read the people Jalen Brunson's numbers versus Victor Wembanyama? Please.
This speaks for itself, 61 points. This speaks
Now,
for itself, 61 points.
61? He dropped 61 in Texas? Look,
Yo,
look. Oh
look,
my! Look at that.
listen.
Cook them. Cook them. Cook champagne. Oh, crossover. What are you doing? Nope.
Yeah,
Right
And if
back.
you
listen.
notice, Wimby don't even like to switch on Brunson because if he does, his ankles is done. His
Yeah.
For
ankles is
sure.
done.
This
For
is too low to
sure.
the ground. He's gonna cook them.
Yeah, listen, he scored on Wimby too. Don't get it
Yeah.
twisted. I remember in that game when Wimby did switch and JB hit him with a step back and shot a three right over Wimby in his face. Oh my God, it's beautiful. A 6 foot guy shooting over a 7'5" guy. What are we talking about? Beautiful. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I get you a Spurs fan, you're supposed to feel this way about your team. Yeah, I mean, so shout out to that. But the reality is, it's gonna get dark, man. And I just hope you show up. We gonna be here. Listen. There will be a Knicks ish live after every game in this NBA Finals. You know what I mean? So subscribe, hit the notification bell, homie, and pull up after belt the ass session. Cause I want to see the humble you too. I want to see you pull up here humbled.
No
Yeah,
excuses.
yeah. I mean, you you derailed the whole show talking your bullshit. So I want you to pull up and enjoy the show at when we celebrate here, giving Major Belt the ass session. Yo, listen, I'm only here to make Wimby cry. That's all I want to see. Just to let you know. That is going to be the greatest joy of this whole thing. Of course, I'm gonna love winning a championship. But that moment when he's walking off the court full of tears, ah, I can't wait for it.
Yep. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
listen. And then this is how I know we're gonna win, right? This is how I know we're gonna win. When we won the Eastern Conference Finals, guys was happy. They were high fives. Yeah, I mean, we took pictures with smiles on our face with the Eastern Conference Championship trophy. Yeah, I mean, Jalen Brunson, he got the uh the
MVP.
MVP. Smile for those pictures. But after that, it wasn't celebration over. Celebration over. You know what I mean? You guys were celebrating like y'all won the NBA Finals. All the hugs and the tears like y'all won the finals. Look at this. Y'all didn't win the finals yet. The job's not done. This is how I know y'all gonna lose. Look at y'all. This is how I know y'all gonna lose, bro. Y'all are way too jubilated. Look, he's already crying. It is over for you guys, bro. It is over for you guys. I don't think y'all have the emotional fortitude to withstand what's about to happen to y'all. I don't think so. Listen, and the fact that instead of worried about just winning the finals, right? Focus on winning the championship. You got Dylan Harbour. We got to get back for the cup. Your emotions is in the wrong place.
And why is easier. Good luck
Yeah,
with that one,
yeah.
boy.
Look, your emotions is in the wrong place. You worried about check facts, missing an action man, missing an action man. You trying to beat Chat? Yeah, happy I beat Chat. Mission in action man for sure. You know what I mean? But look, it's different over here. I'm telling you, it's gonna be very different. Very different, bro. And you about to see defensively,
Defensively,
offensively, y'all turn over the ball a lot. We turn those into buckets. It's gonna be cookie central. It's gonna be cookie central. Oh, it's gonna be glorious. Mad turnovers. And here come my guy Kev in the building. Yo, Kev,
Yer,
what's the word?
what's
Word.
good, y'all?
Let me. But before you start talking your shit, I gotta let you know. I don't know if you was watching. There's a Spurs fan in the comments talking crazy.
Oh
He
man,
He said the
Wait.
Spurs in 5.
Ooh, listen. I ain't even mad. You know, like he got to feel that way because I feel like we could beat them in 4.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Fact.
I mean, like everybody keeps saying, right? Oh, the Knicks had the easier route. The Knicks had the easier route, but technically, we played all the better teams than they. They only played case,
Yeah.
you know,
Is, is,
all those
is it me?
teams. Oh,
Is, is it
It's
me or Kev
choppy.
audio? Yo, Kev, your audio is crazy choppy.
it's still choppy.
A little bit.
All right, let me come back in. I'll be right back.
All right. But listen, man, Kev's 100% right. Y'all, you know what I mean? Yeah. And y'all struggle with the teams y'all played. And them teams weren't really that good. To be perfectly honest, like y'all struggled with a Minnesota team that wasn't good throughout the season. Y'all struggled with them, and they was injured when y'all played them, and y'all still struggled with them. You know what I mean? Like I think I think the teams that we beat could beat all the teams except for outside of OKC. I think the teams we beat could beat the teams y'all beat in a 7-game series for sure. I think Atlanta could beat Minnesota or fucking uh the Trailblazers in the 7-game series for sure. I believe that the Sixers could sweep both of those teams. So could the Cavs. So for you to say that the East was easier, no. You know what? I got the perfect line. I got the perfect line. Y'all know how I like to intertwine this music shit with what we do here. And who would thought that I'll be quoting the great Roy Jones in his classic hit, Y'all Must Have Forgot. He said, y'all got the nerve to say I ain't fight nobody. I just make him look like nobody. Y'all must have forgot. Let's
Period.
pause. Pause.
Yo,
Pause.
yo, listen, and let's be real. They played KC with no Jalen Williams, and the kid Mitchell didn't play either, right? And then in the Timberwolves series, Anthony Edwards missed some games, right? If I'm correct, and they lost Dante DiVincenzo. So
Mhm.
Yep.
both of those teams wasn't fully healthy when you played those teams. Everybody we played was fully healthy.
Listen. Oh man.
Except for bum ass MB, because bum ass MB ain't been healthy in 3 seasons. But I digress
No,
on that.
they were fully healthy because that's his normal.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Listen, and
listen,
I'll say this, right? The last time we
mhm.
played Embiid on one leg, he gave us a 50 piece in the playoffs years ago. So it is what it is with Joel Embiid. He's healthy enough.
Right.
And a lot of people kept saying after he came back and beat the Celtics that they were going to beat the Knicks. And it was the complete opposite. They got dismantled in pieces.
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna see. They're gonna see, and I can't wait. 2 more sleeps, 2 more times for me to close my eyes and wake up before it's game day, so we could finally show everybody. So we could finally show everybody that the Spurs ain't what y'all think it is. Yeah, they not who you think. Maybe in the next 2 to 3 years, they gonna be this dominant force that everybody think they are. But right now, they not that. I watch the games. I watch the games,
Hmm.
and I have not been impressed.
No.
Aside from this one or two abnormal, outrageous plays from Wemby, because he does he does 7'5" man shit. You feel me? Like aside from that, or maybe the highlight putback dunk from Castle that might make me go ooh. But other than that, overall game wise, I have not been impressed. They do nothing that make me be like, oh, this is a team that I need to fear.
Right. I agree. I mean, they had a couple of runs like 20-0, but that's normal for us this playoffs. Let's talk about a 67-14 run. What can y'all do if that was to happen?
Right.
Yep.
20-0
And
run, that's been the normal for us. I mean, we our margin is so huge this playoffs that 20 points that's easy for us. You know, everybody, and then I think this is where the Spurs downfall is gonna be, because like every other team, their main focus is gonna be trying to stop Jalen Brunson. But what happens when you try and stop Jalen Brunson? You can't, but then everybody else is still going off. Then what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Because let's not forget the other guys. Let's not forget the OG. Let's not forget Cat. Let's not forget Josh Hart. Let's not forget Landry Shamet. Let's not forget Deuce McBride. Let's not forget we have yet to unleash Jordan Clarkson.
yeah,
Then what
listen,
are y'all going to do? Because your whole defensive plan, your whole game relies on stopping Jalen Brunson. What you're not going to be able to do, no one has. No one has. And I'm sorry, you can't tell me that Castle's a better defender than Dyson Daniels.
And they not. And I want homeboy in the chat, if he's still there, I want him to go look up Jalen Brunson's numbers. Okay, when he played San Antonio,
yeah,
and
you
then
average
come
like
talk to
31.
me, homie. He averaging like 34-7.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, homie.
Yeah, you know, it's about to be filthy work. It's about to be filthy work. That's all I'm saying. Listen,
Right.
it's about to be filthy work. It's going to be a lot of sad faces in San
San
Antonio.
Antonio.
Uh, I, I feel for y'all because y'all was outside. You know what? And it's crazy, right?
Bro, they already had their parade.
Wait. But sis, it's crazy, right? Because these teams, you know, he mentioned that they got 5 championships, even though it's been 13 years since they won their last one, right? Who's counting? But everybody wants to be Knicks fans because I wasn't doing this back in the day when y'all was going to the finals. Y'all wasn't out there. There, it was no new because you know we would have. If we don't have the social media age, but you definitely would have came across the news if y'all was out there honking horns and all that. Yeah, y'all wasn't doing that back in the day. But y'all see how New York fans give it up. And y'all want to try to bring the same energy. But y'all can't be us. Y'all
Not,
can't be us.
not from that one video I sent y'all in the chat. That dude is
Yeah.
wild, boy.
And
Hey,
listen,
yo.
let's
Wow.
pause. You
Wow.
know, grown man offering to give Wemby fellatio if they win, that's crazy. That's crazy work. Listen, as much as all Knicks fans love Jalen Brunson, I you ain't gonna never hear that from no Knicks fan.
You
Not
might
no
hear it
real,
from a female. You might hear it from a female that's
but
wild or something like that, but
but not no man.
not no man.
At least a straight one at that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but listen. I don't. I feel like we got a better coach. I feel like we got a better supporting cast. And even though the media like to give Wembanyama the got 3,000, I feel like we got the better star.
Yup.
But wait, did they forget that Mike Brown came up under Greg Popovich? Or do they forget that?
And got more
They-
experience because their
And won
coach
a
is still
title
very young.
and won the title as an assistant with the Spurs under Greg Popovich.
Was they coach even here there when they won the championship? I don't think so. He too
No,
young. He like
no,
30 something,
no.
right?
Yeah,
Nah,
he was.
Early.
he won his titles with the Warriors.
Oh, okay. So he do got championship coaching experience. All right.
Oh,
But
oh. Wait, who
Mike
cares?
Brown, did he win
no,
his
I
title?
thought
He won with the Spurs before he won them three with the Warriors. He was an assistant under Popovich with the Spurs the year before he went to the finals with LeBron as a head coach. I believe that was '06 when he was assistant under Greg Popovich. The following year, he became the head coach of Cleveland. Went to the finals with LeBron, and the Spurs beat him.
he's only 39. So I don't think he was there when they won the
Uh-uh.
championship.
Because
Yeah, like we got a coach with championship coaching experience. We got one without one. Without. We got one with a longer resume who's seen more basketball just about as long as this guy been living pretty much. Right?
yeah,
And then like I said, then you go to the stars. I take Jalen Brunson over Wemby right now. In 5 years or 3 years, maybe that's a different answer. I'm not gonna say Wemby is not a talented person. That'll be an absolute lie, right? But right now I'm taking JB. Uh, who's the number two on your team? Who's the number two on the Spurs? That would be
I'm
Fox,
guessing
right?
Castle or Vassell. I don't know which one.
I
Um,
would say Castle over anybody else.
and if you ask anybody with any kind of basketball brain who they taking cat of the or Castle, 99 out of 100 is going to say Cat every time. And then we go, who's the third best player on your team? Then you probably going to say Vassell or Fox, right? 99 out of 100 is going to pick OG Anunoby every time. Then who's the fourth best player on your team? Then we go to, let's say, Vassell, right? Then 99 out of 100 is going to pick McCall or Hart, because at that time, at that point, it's a toss up. McCall or Hart. And both of them getting picked over Vassell. Who I watched their games, but who's the fifth person on their starting five? I don't even can't remember.
Champagny.
Shan Penny.
Shannon Penny,
So
and
again,
he's just a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Hart or McCall, however you want to line them up, they still getting picked over that guy. Then
Yep.
when you go to the bench, the best person off your bench is Dylan Harper. I'll take Deuce. I'll take Shemmick. I'll take Jordan Clarkson. Like, what we doing? What we doing? I'm taking all those guys over. I'll take Jose Alvarado right now. No, I'm lying. I'll take Dylan Harper over Jose. I love Jose. No disrespect to Jose.
Yeah,
No disrespect.
Dylan Harper is
No,
nice. I ain't gonna hold
yeah, yeah, yeah. No disrespect to Jose. I love Jose, but I ain't gonna cap like that. I mean, I ain't gonna cap like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, but then I'll take Jose after over anybody else on their bench. Like, there's not one position that I think y'all have a better player.
Hmm.
I think I think everybody is so of the law of what Wemby represents as a 7'4" guy who could do the things that he do. But as a basketball player, he's not there yet.
No.
You could see it with the inconsistencies in the playoffs. He's got 14-point games, 11-point games. He's disappeared some games. You can't say that for JB.
Sean said you
Yup.
didn't even mention Mitchell Robinson.
That's
So
the
we know.
crazy part. That's the crazy part, Sean. That's facts. That's facts. I didn't even mention Mitchell Robinson. That's why I said earlier, the more I sit down, I was saying Knicks in 5, and the more I sit down and think about it, I can't really believe they could win a game.
This sound like you sound like exactly what you said in the preview to Cleveland. Exactly what you said, because you said the same thing. Knicks in
Yep.
5, and then by the end of the show, you talked yourself down to sweep.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like and I wasn't wrong.
No.
I was 100% right, and I feel the same way. And I
But
said,
wait,
and I said that I'm gonna let it play right now, Fraz. My bad. And I said the same thing with the Cleveland series. Their best chance is game one because we're rusty or we had that long layoff. If they don't win game one, they are not winning another game.
but wait, they might not even win a game if the Knicks starting five scores in double figures like they was doing most of the playoffs. But wait, y'all ain't even mentioned that yet. So let me touch on that real quick, since everybody forget that this Knicks team has had games where you had seven guys in double figures in this playoffs. Seven guys scoring? Come on, man. I ain't hear none of that coming from them teams out west.
Uh,
I
and
ain't hear none of that.
not to mention, y'all had Alex Caruso giving y'all fucking buckets. Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't talk to me. Y'all was letting
Crazy.
Alex Caruso give y'all buckets. Fuck out of here. Y'all supposed to do something with OG Anunoby and fucking Mikal Bridges. Shut up. Y'all gonna do something with Carl Anthony Towns and y'all had Alex Caruso giving y'all absolute buckets. I saw it. I saw it.
No,
I watched it with
no.
my own eyes.
Jared McCain was giving them buckets. Wait a minute.
That kid can shoot though. I ain't gonna lie.
But he was
That
still
that
giving them buckets.
that little fruitcake could shoot.
He was
Yeah,
He
giving them
can't shoot
but
better than
buckets.
OG.
he can't shoot better than Deuce.
Can't
He
shoot
can't
better than
shoot better than
Shamit.
Landry Shamet. What we talking about?
The
What we
best
talking
corner,
about?
the best corner threes in the league, the New York Knicks. Ask about us.
And that the drop coverage you having Wimby in a paint, like kind of monitoring, patrolling the paint, that's not gonna work.
No.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna work because we gonna shoot y'all right out of that. We going right out of that. Two, three pointers in a row. I guarantee it's gonna be a game plan change.
Yep.
Guarantee, because that's what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna leave Josh open. I know Josh was watching y'all play and said, "Oh, they're gonna do this shit again."
He already said it. He already said it today.
I didn't
He
even
already
watch no
said it
interviews today.
today.
I didn't watch no interviews today. And then, look, this is what I'm saying. This is why I be knowing. I'm just trying to tell y'all, like, it's not to pat myself on the back, but your boy been on the money all postseason. On the money all postseason, no cap. You know what I mean? But yeah, Josh gonna see that, and then he's preparing. He's preparing for Wemby to be in the paint, that guarding him. What game did he have? What he had 26 one game?
Game 2 of
Mhm.
last series.
Be prepared for another one of those, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. It might not be game one, but one of these games this series, he's going to have a 25 plus point game because of
Mhm.
that stupid ass coverage that they trying to give. That's
Right.
not going to work, by the way.
No, it's not going to work. And even when you think about what they could possibly do, my question is, what are y'all going to do in non-Wembenyama minutes?
Mm.
What
Get
are y'all
smoked.
gonna do? Because y'all have then y'all cooked. Because y'all non-women Yama minutes are ass. Our non-Jalen Brunson minutes are great. Our non-Jalen Brunson minutes not only hold the lead, they extend the lead. So y'all really in trouble. Y'all, fans talk based off of what they heard on ESPN and all these stupid podcasts of these former players that clearly don't watch the Knicks the way we watch the Knicks. You know, and so y'all make these narratives up in your head, but we know what the deal is. Us here on Knicks and Ish, and us Knicks fans that watch the game the way we watch it, we know what the deal is. Y'all really stand no chance. Y'all, Wembanyama's not gonna beat us by himself. He's just not. And history between the Spurs and the Knicks since y'all have had Wembanyama has shown that. You know what I mean? He dropped 40 on the night Brunson scored 61. He played well in
Yeah.
the cup. We still won. You know what I mean? And again, we're looking at a whole different team. This is a whole different team, not only offensively, but defensively. Because all season we struggled defensively. Thus far, these playoffs, the Knicks have been locked in defensively. And you can say what you want about who's a liability, who's not a liability, but the Knicks have played great team defense. And when you play great team defense, doesn't matter who the fuck is a liability.
But wait, the number one fourth quarter defense in the league. I don't even want to. It ain't even close. It ain't even close. Like it's not. It's not even close. Because we all know what happens when the Knicks bring the lead into the fourth quarter. It's crunch time. The Knicks is
See
playing
your
at
boy in the chat.
First of all, why you even talking right now? Yo, listen. Oh, I want to thank you for. You remember this? I'm glad you here, big fan Breezy. Shout out to my guy. That's my guy. He's a Net fan, but we ain't gonna hold that too much against him. But I'm glad you here. I remember when we made the trade for Mikal Bridges, right? Y'all remember this? And what he said, y'all gonna see, y'all gonna see. And what I've seen was Mikal Bridges help us get all the way to the finals. Thank you, Big Fan Breezy. I told you Mikal Bridges was going to be pivotal for us going to the finals. Thank you. And we appreciate the Nets for being dummies. Being dummies.
You
Because,
know, he
yeah,
he
yeah,
he
yeah.
he really did he just say it's gonna be Jalen Brunson versus Dylan Harper and De'Aaron
And
Fox?
Fox.
Did he really say
Uh-huh.
that? Yo,
Uh-huh.
this is what I mean about delusional. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, I'm gonna tell you, if you really don't watch the Knicks, if that's what you think, bro, because you could put Wemby on. You could put Wemby on. I got a video. Okay, I got a video of all the points Jalen Brunson put up on your man Wemby. Fuck De'Aaron Fox. Fuck Dylan Harper. We talking about Victor Wembanyama, the one everybody's, oh this and oh that, the alien, the da 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 da. Nah, bro, listen. You people need to stop sleeping on Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson eats the Brooklyn Nets for breakfast and spits them out.
But
All right?
wait. Hold on. I can't take a guy's word who's a fan of multiple teams. I just can't take his word for anything credible. You
He just
You
said
understand
that a
take
me?
the
guy
word
walking
of
around
someone
with
who
an
calls themselves a
OKC hat
Nets
now.
fan.
Oh, now you got an
He's the
OKC
guy
hat
walking
on?
around with an OKC hat now. This is what we talking about.
You an
You
Don't make me
lying.
OKC?
have to put you out there, B. I'll be quiet.
You
How that
lying.
turn out?
But yeah,
How that
You
turn out?
lying.
yeah,
How that turn out?
You
yeah.
lying.
How that
OKC
turn out?
hat, my man. My man out here wearing OKC hats now.
Yeah. So
Let's keep
so
it
so the list
funky.
is longer than Rockets, Lakers, Cavs, Warriors,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
This is what
So
delusion is, Kev. This is what delusion is, right?
it's big
Because
time delusion. Big time delusion.
look, he said Bridges was on the Knicks when he was on the Nets. How? He never got asked to get traded to the Nets, right? And he never got asked to get traded to the Knicks. Your
Right.
organization did that. Your
Right.
organization did that. And the
Blame
crazy part,
Sean Marks. Blame
Yes.
Sean Moss, who came from San Antonio.
San Antonio knew he wasn't no good, got rid of him. But the Nets, for whatever reason, you know what I mean? For whatever reason, listen.
Yo, T-Time, don't forget. On Knicks versus Nets, who run the city? That was the big thing he used to brag about. Oh, we got this guy from San Antonio under San Antonio general
Right.
management. All right,
Oh yeah,
thank you for
yeah,
Mikal Bridges. Fuck them
yeah,
picks
yeah. Fuck them picks. And
that y'all gonna blow
quiet as
anyway.
kept. Quiet as kept. I can't remember which year we got. One of them is a swap.
Yeah,
And
one
if
of them is a swap.
Think it's
and if
2020.
our record is better than theirs, which is going to be, we keep that pick.
Right.
2028. I think it's a 2028.
Yo,
We gave
matter of fact, two of their picks
we-
played this year, and they were dirt.
How you say? Two of them picks didn't even convey. Wait a minute.
one of them is a second round pick.
Facts.
Oh man, that's mad funny. But yeah, I really don't see these guys beating us in no games. It is what it is. Call me a homer if you want. That's fine. I live with that. But I ain't been wrong yet. I ain't been wrong yet. You know what I mean? I got my trusty dusty hoodie in the back. I know I'm gonna be hot, but I'm still gonna have it on. Because I ain't losing that shit yet. You know what I mean? So yeah. Unless y'all got anything else.
Nah, I just it's been a long time coming. I'm excited. I've waited for 46 years. There's people that have been waiting longer. I can't wait, bro. I really can't wait to put belt to ass. Like sis be saying. And I see my man Fraz over here doing the belt to ass. Yeah. Yeah. If y'all saw Wemby cry when they won the Western Conference Finals, y'all about to see him cry when he loses in the finals.
That's
It's
what
gonna
I'm
be
here
worse.
for, Cal. That's what
It's
I'm
gonna
here
be
for.
worse. It's gonna be worse. You know why I'm talking like this? Because I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired.
Facts.
Now they got us like we underdogs. Like we ain't bust everybody ass. Fuck all that. I'm tired of it.
6.5
We beat
point
them.
underdog.
Bro, we beat them in the cup. We're going to be the first team in NBA history, the first team in NBA history to win the cup and the finals all in one series, all in one season.
But wait,
And we're going to
there's
do it.
more.
And we're going to do it against the San Antonio Spurs. Book it.
And there's more. There's more to that, Kev. Hold on. And Jalen Brunson will go down in history as the first player to win the NBA Cup MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and NBA Finals MVP. It's coming.
That's tough. That's tough. But Uncle Paulie, you fucking absolutely right. If we sweep this shit in that hoodie, I'm framing it. And every time you see me, that shit gonna be right here. Right here. Facts. Undefeated in that fucking hoodie. But yeah, Fraz, you 100% right. He will be the first. He will be the first. And that'll be so dope. So well deserved. You know what I mean? But
And imagine, they was just talking about not hanging the NBA Cup banner. Now you get to hang 3 banners.
All right, y'all. I gotta go. I'll see you later. Good night, y'all.
All right, good night, brother. Yeah.
All right, man. Later.
Yeah. But yeah, and this is why my last thing on why we gonna win. I talked about why San Antonio's gonna lose because of all the extra celebration for the Eastern Conference Finals win. Our team understands that there's work to be done, right? They like business as usual. There was no smiles in the post game press conference, everybody was sitting there like, yeah, yeah, you know, we're gonna celebrate. We want to take this minute to enjoy it tonight, and tomorrow we back to work.
Yep.
Them like, yeah, oh yeah, oh boy, yeah, we made it. Yeah, nah, it's a
Actually, when you go
different.
back to the video and you see where Cat and JB hugged, Cat said 4 more.
You hear what I'm talking about? And you got Dylan Harper bum ass talking about, "Oh, we gotta get back for the cup." Yeah, that's what's gonna make it worse for y'all, right? Because y'all holding all that pent up resentment, right? Like, oh, we gotta win because they beat us in the cup, and we just looking at it like, yo, there's a goal that we're trying to reach.
Right. Y'all worried about revenge of the cup. We didn't even give a fuck about the cup. That's why it ain't no banner up.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all mad about winning the cup. We didn't even hang the fucking banner. Word. Y'all mad about the cup. We didn't. Look, that's why y'all really mad. They be like, damn, they beat us and they ain't even hang a banner for it. Yeah, niggas. Because this is why. This is why. And Jalen Brunson, if there's anybody that got motivation, Jalen Brunson, he about to get revenge for his daddy.
For his daddy.
He about to get revenge for his daddy. Yeah. Think about that. Think about that motivation. Crash, you're muted.
I'm not a star. I'm just here to win.
I'm just here to win.
You hear what I'm saying? Listen, it's been like Fraz said. Oh no, Kev said it's been a long time coming. It's been a lot of dark years, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. A lot of dark years. Yo, you know what's even more crazy? I'm sorry, y'all. I know I keep on saying we about to leave, but I saw this right when we was about to go on. I said I was gonna say something to all the fans, right? Because there are fans that left. Y'all, there's quite a few of y'all that left. And I know a few of them that went to root for other teams. Some of y'all even did the unthinkable and went across the water. That's crazy, right? Stay there. I got a big homie that I remember there was a time where he, diehard Knicks fan, he started showing up at my uncle's house in Nets gear, t-shirts, hats. Now I see his picture on Facebook. It's the Knicks logo. What? Nah, no, bro. We do not want you at the parade. Love him to death. Love him to death. But no, nah, I'm not jacking it, bro. I'm not. Because when we was losing, and even when the Nets was winning and beating us, you was cheering for the Nets. I remember this. Yeah, listen, the post is this, and he tagged me in a post in 2021. I kid you not. I screenshotted it. Hold on. Trolling me and Fluke. I forgot who we lost to. And I don't who we played. I don't know. Forgot who we lost to 2021. Anybody heard from T Time and J Fluky Bishop? I'm worried. Laughing emotion. I remember this. And now his logo is a Knicks logo. Nah, you don't get to do that. You don't stay on that side. These colors don't run. These colors don't run. Nah. Facts. Facts. Revolt.
That is my job, my guy. Yeah, yeah. We taking all those fan passes. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
bro.
You want them all.
Yes. So to all you flip floppy fans, you're not welcome back. And I even know some of y'all are still like waiting to see if we gonna win for real before you. Oh nah, stay where you at. We don't it's good. Listen, if you wasn't with us shooting in the gym, nah. All them years that you and the crazy part about it, because Uncle Said is one of them, and but I respect it. He refused to come back though. Yeah, I mean, Uncle Said is one of them. And he's still a Nick hater. He wants us to lose so bad. He's rooting against us. But how do you watch all those years of bad Knicks basketball, right? switch up. Like you switch up right when we start to get good. It's not like we were starting to get good at this time when y'all switched up. 2021, we were starting to get good. There was some light there. Then you switch up. Nah, stay there. Stay there. And
Thanks.
when we at the parade, basking in the glory, destroying the whole New York City,
Popping
stay
some
home
rose.
safe.
Popping
Stay
some
home
rose.
safe,
You
man.
know what I mean?
Stay
Cause
home safe.
Parlay gonna pop him some rose when the Knicks win the title. Please believe that shit. Give a
For
goddamn
sure.
rose.
Especially Cameron.
Oh,
Especially Cameron.
yeah.
Like
Pat
Cam,
Cameron up too, man. We took
he not
Cameron
allowed
second
nowhere.
pass.
He not allowed
We
nowhere
took
near the garden. Somebody said keep Ja Rule away from the garden for sure. I agree with
Now
that
we
too.
yo T Time, we sending Cam to Cleveland. Remember he used to get in Ohio, so we gonna send Cam to
Oh,
Cleveland.
facts,
You know what I mean? He's
facts.
out of there. He's
He
out of
picked
there.
Cleveland
Pack
to
him
beat
the
us
fuck
too.
up. Facts.
He
Pack him
picked
the fuck
Cleveland to
up.
beat us too. Yeah. Nah, I don't want no apologies or nothing. Save all that. You know what I mean? Save all
It's
that.
so
So,
crazy. I was at my homegirl's house last night watching wrestling, and she's a Mavs fan. She's from out here. And she goes, I'm going for the Knicks. I need JB to get a ring.
but that makes sense though, because JB was on her team.
Oh yeah, and trust me, she was so mad, and her son too. Like so mad that they traded JB. They're JB fans. So
Yeah.
she's
So
like, cause I say that to say because there was that picture of like everyone going for the Knicks except the state of Texas, which is far from the truth.
yeah.
Because the different cities in Texas really don't fuck with each other. And then you got those fans who are Mavs fans who want to see JB win. Really, the only part of Texas going for San Antonio is San Antonio.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, you know it's crazy, right? Because I get that. Because when I see my other players play, that players that was on my team play for other
Yeah,
teams, like
like Dante,
I'll
you
be
want
root.
them to do well,
I was rooting for Minnesota. I was rooting for Toronto. Like
just
I,
not against us.
I was rooting for Philly because of Quentin Grimes. You know what I mean? Like, but when they play us, it's different.
Yep, for sure.
It's different. There's no love there no more once you play us. But yeah, so I get that part. But yeah, we're gonna pack these guys up. Fraz, do your thing, man. Oh, I didn't even realize he was off screen. But
Hold up, I got you right here. I got you. Let me do my thing real quick. We're gonna finish this out the right way. Do me a favor, everybody. If you like the content that you saw tonight, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new and you feeling that content, and you, especially Mr. Spurs fan, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I mean, we want to see you back over here at Knicks Ish again. Keep that same energy. But for everybody else, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Share out the stream. Share out the channel. Please do that for us. And do remember, the Shopify link's down there. Cop yourself some merch. Yeah, I mean, you need your Parlay
facts.
Law hat or a hoodie or a mug or a blanket or some socks or whatever else we got up there on the
Yeah.
Knicks is Shopify. The link is scrolling across the bottom or the top of the screen. And also, we'll be back soon for the next live, which will probably be after game one.
No,
For
So,
not
sure.
probably. It will be.
you know what I mean.
Let them know, sis.
You're right.
It
But
will be. So
again,
just like last series, I'm gonna schedule it for a time, but we're coming on right after the game.
Facts.
you heard the boss lady. So again, make sure y'all here with us after game one for the recap. And we'll
So we
see
can
y'all on the
celebrate.
next episode of the Knicks and Ish. So do me a favor, hit the outro.
Boom shakalaka. The Knicks is the difference. Our grit, that's the difference. These kids are just different. And I pop. You know we live. Brass tags the parlay lord. Let's go.